As we begin, I'd like to acknowledge the Ogapoge Nation and the Tewa speaking peoples of northern New Mexico, from where this broadcast is coming from. I deeply value, honor, and acknowledge the elders, past, present, and emerging. It's time for our weekly meditation, a reminder to not be driving a car or operating any machinery while listening to this meditation. So sit back and relax and get ready for this week's insightful inner experience. For more from Mongata, if you live in or are traveling to Santa Fe, visit us at our studio where we offer a variety of experiences, from sound healing to breathwork, Reiki, Qigong, and more. Visit www.mongata.org to view our upcoming events calendar and sign up. I look forward to welcoming you there and meeting you soon. Hi, friends. I'm Valarie, and I'd like to welcome you to the Mongata podcast. This is one of my favorite times of year. Next week is the summer solstice, the longest day of the year. For me, it's always held fantastic memories stemming all the way back from my childhood. My parents came from Sweden, from an island called Gotland, which is on the east coast of Sweden in the Baltic Sea. And there we celebrate the summer solstice and we call it midsummer. It's actually like a 4-day weekend, a big 4-day holiday, and a major celebration. So the sun doesn't set in some parts of Sweden, meaning it's up 24 hours a day. And then in other parts, it only sets for a very short time. And you can't really call it a sunset. It's like it dips below the horizon and then it pops back up. And the sky is very gloomy. It never gets dark, right? So there's still lots of light. One of the things I love most about this time of year is that one can see the sun and the moon at the same time. And it almost feels very otherworldly. And I feel like even the sun and moon look forward to meeting at this time of year in the night sky. So I recently returned home from Sweden. I came in last week, and I have to share that it is light almost all day long. I'd wake up and see the sun out and think it was time to get up, only to discover that it was actually 3 a.m. So then I'd have to convince myself to go back to sleep. And I did this battle of light the whole time I was there. So as we notice that the days are indeed getting longer, or they are long, I'd like to honor the cycle of the sun. The cycle of the sun, it actually represents the cycle of our lives and our connection to nature. It's the natural flow of energy that moves around, back and forth, and then inwardly and outwardly. Throughout the year, there are times to grow and times to pause, and there's also times to let go and shed what we're needing to shed. And then there's times to go inside and to deepen and learn and grow. So spring, which is now leaving us, is a time of great action. It takes a lot of energy to get the gardens up and going, the crops planted, but that can also be metaphorically inside us. What seeds are we planting to watch grow and ultimately harvest later on? So in the summer, we have to be a little bit patient. We have to wait for those seeds, whether physical or inspirational, to grow and bloom. So this beginning part of summer, and actually throughout summer, is a time of patience and waiting. So as our days are filled with sun and warmth, it's a reminder for us to take our own nourishment from within and soak up these days, nourishing ourselves, get outside, soak up the sun, and really enjoy these long and beautiful days of summer. From winter through spring, and now as we welcome summer, We have journeyed from the darkness into light, and the light and warmth of summer reminds us that there is hope, that our seeds are being nourished as they grow. So let's honor the beginning of summer with an honoring of the light within us. So today, for our meditation, if you can, let's start by actually getting outside. And if you can't, where you are, then just be in your room. But we're going to start by standing because we are going to honor the 4 directions. I also suggest having paper and pen nearby or your journal, because as we face each direction, let whatever information wants to come through just flow in. You may want to stop the recording for a moment and journal your insights. So as we begin, we start by facing the east. The east represents spring and new beginnings. What did you start 3 months ago? What new opportunities have come your way? And now moving to the right and facing south. South is the direction of summer, where warmth and great abundance lives. It is in the south that you can find your purpose and direction. And here I invite you to reflect on the bigger meaning of your life, asking where should you focus your energy during these summer months, and what is needing your focus and attention. And now turning to the right and facing the west. West is the direction of fall or autumn. The sun sets every day in the west, completing what was started in the east. It is the direction of release. As night falls, we go within, rest, and rejuvenate. From the west, we ask for the knowledge and wisdom of when to let go, when to release, and what to hold on to. And finally, turning to the right and facing north. North represents winter, protection, and great wisdom. From this direction of the north, ask, what wisdom is needed for my journey? This is a great time to reflect on your ancestors, your lineage, and the paths you have traveled. And now that we have honored the 4 directions, let's find a comfortable seat on your couch, chair, or even in your favorite place in nature. Just get comfortable. And as you settle into your body, let's connect with the breath. And so I invite you to slowly inhale through your nose and slowly exhaling through your mouth. Noticing how your body and mind are beginning to soften and relax, continuing to inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Inhaling, exhaling, inhale and exhale. And as you continue to breathe this pattern of inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth, bringing to mind your inner child and how playful summer can be. And I invite you to visualize yourself someplace in nature during the early summer. Maybe you're walking along a riverbank or sitting in the shade beneath your favorite tree, or standing barefoot in the grass, or maybe you're by the ocean or sea with your bare feet in the sand. And as you're breathing, nice, long, deep inhales through the nose and nice, long exhales out through the mouth, allowing the light and warmth of the sun to permeate all of you. As you breathe in, feeling the sun on top of your head, and as you exhale, feeling it move down throughout your body. Maybe you feel a light breeze across your face and the sound of trickling water or birds chirping from the trees in the distance. Maybe you can pick up the scent of your roses in a rose bush or the scent of jasmine coming from your garden or wildflowers near you. Breathing in the balmy warmth of the summer air as you settle more deeply into a relaxed state. And beginning now to open your heart and mind to what is possible this summer. Imagine the light of the sun illuminating all corners in your mind where you haven't ventured in a while. And inviting yourself to dream of what lights you up or makes you come alive. What ignites your creativity and leaves you feeling inspired? What environment do you thrive in most, and what do you love doing? And what would you like to create or transform this summer? And now, inviting you to imagine doing something so wildly spontaneous that it breaks you free from your current routine and catapults you towards something new, exciting, and fun. If you could create anything in your life, what would that be? What would you dare to do? Maybe it's travel someplace new, even if it's just a small day trip or a weekend getaway. Maybe it's taking up a new hobby like gardening, surfing, hiking, painting, pottery, horseback riding. Maybe it's making new connection through new social groups and activities. And inviting you to try new things by saying yes to every invitation you get this summer. And now gathering up all these ideas and stringing them together like a photo album or a small video. And I invite you to watch yourself embracing the fun of summer, seeing yourself interacting with others, having new adventures, and allowing your playful, childlike nature to come alive. And now ask yourself, what do you need to do to make it all a reality? What action do you need to take that is different from how you are living now? And as you embrace summer and feel into the excitement of what you can create for yourself, inviting you to make a commitment to doing one new thing each day or each week that lights you up and makes you happy. And as you feel ready, taking a few more slow, deep breaths, and gently and slowly opening your eyes and inviting you now to take out your journal, paper or pen, and write down the things you are committed to experiencing and doing this summer that will ignite and infuse your passion, fuel your creativity, and lead to loads of spontaneity and fun. Happy summer solstice. I wish you a season of great growth, inspiration, and abundance. And always, until next time, go forth and be marvelous. Travel gently.